Hello everybody, my name is Bistu and welcome back to our internet identity. This week is what to do when week, and I was like gonna do a cool skit thing, and then time got really crunched up and I didn't know what to do. So now you're getting to see this great inspirational vlog thing because I have no time at all. I have no time at all. So what I'm gonna be talking about is what to do when you want to be successful. And if you're someone that's like, why am I watching a teenager with bright red hair standing out in the middle of his friggin' yard with a camera on YouTube talking about how to be successful when he's obviously not successful because the video has about 60 views. What am I doing right now? Don't go away yet. Because the key points of being successful in anything are kind of relevant to anyone, and they can be learned by anyone whether or not they have been properly executed yet, but everyone that is successful executes the same steps. You have to realize that there's like, I don't have like a list of like the 3 top things to be successful. I don't have that. What I have is just basic knowledge about what's going on. My first one is just gonna be the fact that you need to be doing what you're passionate about. I'll put numbers on the screen. So for YouTube, because obviously that's what I'm passionate about, that's what I want to do. I mean, I know you see a lot of the YouTubers that are like, I don't do this for the money. I just, you know, live in a big house from all my YouTube money. Shut up. Obviously, if I didn't think there was some type of career I could gain off of making YouTube videos, I would not be spending my time doing it. I'd be dedicating my time to something else that could build into a career, because all of my time is goal-oriented, or at least I try to make it that way. I try my best to not waste time, even though I'm tired all the time. It's just like, I try to put every ounce of me that I have into doing the things I'm passionate about and trying to be successful in the things I'm passionate about. If you look here and here, these 2 numbers, this is when I was doing this finger. This is when I was doing gaming videos, which I was super unhappy with, and I had this kid I was talking to that was constantly telling me, hey, this is what you need to be doing. You don't need to be doing whatever else it is you want to do. You need to be doing these because these are the most popular. And I didn't really care. It was so boring. And the videos themselves were entertaining to watch, I guess. Other people seemed to like them, but I wasn't passionate about them, and it felt so unbelievably boring because it felt like I was uploading videos that were just like pointless. Like there was no reason for me to be making them because they weren't doing like exceedingly well, and I was super bored with it. And what I did was I quit doing that and I started uploading the videos I do now, and you can see here we have some actual growth, and this has been going on for a while where my channel's been exceedingly growing. I get on average probably like 1.5 subs per day, which doesn't sound like a gigantic amount, but that's actually ridiculous for me because this is the most I've ever done. I'm almost at, my main channel is at 196 subscribers. It's continuously growing. It is amazing, and it's because I found what I was passionate about, and I started working towards things I was passionate about. Here's another thing. Do not give up with what you're doing. Anyone that you ever talk to that's like sitting around doing nothing, they either, one, they never found what they wanted to do, that's a completely other thing I'll talk about in a minute, or they gave up. And there's no reason for you to ever give up on dreams you have. I don't care if you're 65 years old and you're working at a fast food restaurant as a cashier and you still have dreams. Do not give up on those dreams. Work towards them. There's never not a time to work towards your dreams. There's never not a time to work towards what you want to be successful in. And you should work towards it, and you should put your all into it if it's something you want. And if there's something that you don't want that you have to do that's like a requirement for you to live your dreams, then do the things that you have to do. Okay, if you have to get a really bad job that pays minimum wage and you have to work there for 2 years in order to afford something that you want to work towards your goals, that's fine. You're allowed to do that. There's nothing wrong with doing that. Do everything you can to make what you want a reality and believe in what you want and want it to be a reality. Okay, because 95% of the time, people that are sitting there and they're like in their parents' basement doing nothing, it's either that they've given up or they don't have any aspirations. If you don't have anything that you're dreaming towards, that's different, because a lot of people don't have things they're dreaming towards, and what you can do is you can figure it out. It's not that hard to figure it out either. Look at things you like to do, see if you can make careers out of your hobbies. Maybe your hobby is like clay pottery. Okay, maybe not gonna make a full career out of clay pottery, but you can make a clay pottery shop and you can work off of the fact that that's what you're doing, and you can work it onto something else and expand off of this one thing. because you don't have to just do one thing. I think most of the time when people are looking at their dreams, they look at themselves as entrepreneurs. They want to do something themselves. Okay, like I don't think most people look at something and they're like, I want to be a co-manager at a Walmart. They're like, I want to be the lead CEO of a Walmart or something like that. That makes a lot of money because some people like the businessy structured route. This is okay for you too. The point is that you don't stop. And if you're passionate about something, you don't have an excuse to give up for it, because if you give up on something, you're always gonna fail. If you don't give up on something, there's like a 100% chance of you succeeding if you never give up on it. If you ever keep working on something and you really believe in it and you're doing everything you can to get better at it, you're continuously expanding, you just keep on doing the things that are good, you keep on working, you don't stop, you will be successful. Literally, if you look at my YouTube channel right now, I have been saying the thing that I'm saying right now for the past 2 months. Since I realized what I was saying, I realized I wasn't doing what I was passionate about, I started doing that. I started being happy with what I was creating because I was like, if I'm not happy with the things I'm creating and I don't want to create them, why am I doing this? The whole point of me wanting YouTube as a career is the fact that YouTube as a career is something I enjoy doing. It's the fact that YouTube's something I enjoy doing, so if I can make money off of that, that's awesome. I'm not saying it's not work, but I'm saying it's awesome that I could do that. And you need to realize that anything that you do, you should probably work towards something you enjoy doing. Now, if you just want money and you enjoy having money and you don't care what it is you're doing, fine. I'm not restricting this to anything. There's nothing wrong with whatever your dreams are. If your aspiration is just to live in a small house with a small family and work a job that doesn't pay a lot and all you want is just some happiness, there's nothing wrong with that. The point is that if you want anything, you have to work for it. You cannot give up on it, and you need to be passionate about what you're doing. Because if you're not passionate about it, there's no point in doing it or working towards it. Last thing is, before someone translates me saying, if you're not passionate about it, then you shouldn't do it, that does not mean I'm not passionate about this job I have to get, so I'm not going to get it. I'm just going to sit at home and play League of Legends all day. That's not what I mean. What I mean when I say if you're not passionate about something is like, if you get a job in order to, and your only goal, like you get a job at McDonald's, and your only goal with that job at McDonald's is to get a promotion to be a manager at McDonald's, but you absolutely despise McDonald's, find something else you can do. There's plenty of things you can find to do. You will enjoy something and use the money you make from that McDonald's to grow the thing that you actually want to do, instead of spending time to grow something that you have no desire to do. You're only doing it for the money purpose. Not everything that you enjoy doing and that you're happy about is going to give you gigantic amounts of money, but the majority of things you can find are going to give you a survivable amount of money. So you need to decide whether or not your main goal is to have a lot of money or if it's happiness. If the only way you can get happiness is from having a lot of money, you need to do some like UNICEF work or something and understand the state of the world a little bit better, because that's ridiculous. Okay, I'm done with that. I hope that opened your eyes to the fact that you can do whatever you want to do if you decide to do it. And that if you don't decide to do something, and if you half-ass the things you're doing, you're not going to be able to do anything, because it's your decision whether you're successful or not. It's not anyone else's. It's just the work you put in's decision. It's not anyone else's. Then, that's good. That's what the idea of the video was. If you're entertained in any way, drop a like, subscribe to this channel. I upload on Wednesdays, and all these other awesome people that I wouldn't work with if they weren't awesome upload on all the other days available. Be sure to have yourselves a wonderful day. My name is Abistu, and goodbye.